and then you treat a waiter like crap. Understand? Now I'm gonna feel embarrassed, and I'm gonna have to apologize on your behalf.
You're lucky you'll never be in that situation, because I've been in that situation.
Wow!
Welcome to another good session. So yeah, today's a different day and different people, different personalities. It's gonna rock. It's gonna be very amazing, man. But before I introduce these lovely people, man, I just wanna say we appreciate you all for pulling through today. And we have Piwe. We have Yes in the house. And we have Bonga in the house. Where is he? You can't see him.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You'll see him in a
I'm the
second.
voice of God behind your head when you bust.
Can you hear that?
Did you hear something?
So yeah, man, do you want to introduce yourselves before we get into today's show?
Yeah, like guys, I've introduced myself
The previous
week. Yeah, so I'm just gonna shout out my parents. Shout out to Nomlindo Yorika Kelenja, Bongile Aaron Kelenja, and Tand. Shop.
No, he's so sweet.
Oh, the family guy. Oh, so cute. Yeah, she's not gonna like you when you go home, hey? Like, yeah, that was not a good idea. Okay, I'll introduce myself. I was here also a couple of weeks ago, but anyways, to those who don't know me, I go by Yaz. Otherwise, you can call me Ntadi.
Yes, girl.
Yes, and I'm into hospitality. No, I don't work in a hospital. No, I do not work in a hospital. No, not that. But yeah, hospitality and part-time modeling. I sing a little sometimes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Sing a
can.
little.
Oh, yeah.
No, she's not saying she's gonna sing for you. She's saying she sings a lot.
No. I also sing.
Yes, let me hear.
No, it's just that like I only sing in the shower. Like
Okay, I don't.
even
sing
John
in the
Legend,
shower.
even John Legend can't match my
Can't match
voice.
you.
Yeah, in the shower. Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we have like a couple of topics that we want to cover. No emotions, please. Just kidding.
Left them out the door anyways.
Left them out the door.
But it's cold
So-
in here, so it's fine.
You know, a lot of people lately, if you go on Facebook, you see relationships. You go on Insta, relationships. You go on TikTok, relationships.
YouTube channels. Hey.
Relationships, everything. Relationships. You get to work, relationships. Everywhere you go, it's relationships. So I was like, you know what? I've never spoken about this topic before, so why not try it out and see other people's perspectives on relationships, whether you are damaged or
Toxic.
whether you're damaged, whether you're still good, whatever it is, man. So my first question for this morning is: are relationships overrated?
Eesh.
Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe.
Hey, I'm on the fence with this one. Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a maybe.
I'm on the fence with
No,
this
I
one.
It seems like everyone is single in this room.
Might be right.
Okay, from my perspective, I feel like they're overrated,
Yeah.
and I'll explain why.
Please do.
My main reasoning, the way you're looking at me right now.
I don't know why. I'm interested. I don't know why.
My reasoning with the fact that they're overrated is because many people evolve around relationships. So it's like my whole entire life is around this one person, and it's not.
It's like a career.
It's like a career. It's like, I have to push this career and make sure it works.
Yeah.
And from my end, it's basically like we have so much going on in our lives besides our relationships, and a relation is like, it's like 2% of your life. But
So no. I was gonna let you finish, but I just wanted to say I honestly feel like relationships shouldn't be the center of your world. That's where most people get it wrong. Like how you began saying that everyone treats as if now this is my world because I'm with this person. If anything, I feel like you need to be your own individual person, even in the relationship. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't just let it now be like your jonga. I'm with this person,
With
so
him.
now everything now, you need to also be your own person in that relationship. So I feel like that's the part that everyone
I feel like
fumbles.
those lines, I can't live without you.
No.
Those are the lines
There's
that
oxygen,
you
there's
were living
food,
without me before you-
oxygen, there's food, there's God, there's no I can't live without you, please.
Yeah, Chris Brown said, if you ain't here, I just can't breathe. So I blame him.
Yeah,
He's
you
the
see,
toxic.
they're the ones that are doing all
Everyone's
of this
blaming
wrong.
Future. I blame Chris Brown.
But
So yeah,
at the end of the day, when it comes to relation side, we sometimes praise, like, okay, do we praise relationships? Yes.
No, I don't know about them, but I
Nah.
don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with no.
I don't.
I don't.
I can't speak for the masses.
No.
Do you understand?
I'm gonna go with no.
You know why I say we do praise relationships? Now look at the situation between who's this two?
Kanye.
Nah, not Kanye.
um,
Rihanna and Rocky. Like they
that shit is
at
rocky.
the moment, like the spotlight is on them, and now they're making pregnancy look like it's fashion.
Hey, my
Tim.
guy.
Because now it's like, oh, Riri's pregnant. Oh my word, I should get pregnant too. Wait, what? Wait, what?
People
I heard a
think
guy
like
saying,
that.
I want to get
people
pregnant.
think like,
yeah.
like
Because of Riri, yeah.
like even like when you look at Twitter, even now guys are like, yo, Rihanna. I'm like, wait, what? Like even guys are falling under this thing of saying, yeah, I should also get somebody.
Aye, guys,
Switch off that. Like,
no.
guys, you know what a child is. That's another human being.
You know how literally it's not a temporary thing. That's permanent.
Hey,
It's there for life.
I love kids, man. I love kids for now because I can take them back to their parents once they start crying.
Same.
You see. I mean,
Exact same.
you see,
Like, listen.
I'm like, oh my god, they're so big. And then once they say, yeah,
You take them
Please.
back.
I'm getting up.
That's simple.
No, because mine
Literally.
is, now it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and it's gonna come to me, Baba Nglambi. First things first, they called me Baba. And now I have to respond. Guys, come on. Let's not take this lightly. Like, you have to respond.
Okay.
Nglambile, you can't say
So-
go to your mother.
So when it comes to relations, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell as individuals, as a female and as a male, like can you tell the difference between love and lust? Like can you tell
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
actually love someone or you're like
Yeah.
just lustfully behind you, man? Just
Past experiences have taught that listen, you know how to like I've learned to differentiate between the two, so
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And-
listening. I wanna hear this. I wanna hear this.
I think it just you know how I picked this up. You sort of need to pay attention to that person's intentions towards you and how they come across when they approach you. That's where you're able to tell that now this person's just here trying, their luck for whatever. But if they genuine actually want to grow something with you, then you'd also be able to figure it out. I'm not gonna go in depth, but yeah,
Yo,
basically.
he was interested. He was like, okay, go deeper. He wanted to go to
I
detail.
could tell, but no. Honestly, it's a thing of when you just need to pay attention to the people that approach you, or like for me, because obviously I get approached by guys.
No.
So by guys, you get approached by guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Jeez,
2022.
okay. Well, okay, fine. Well, with that being said, gay, nonetheless, you're able to tell the person's intentions, maybe not from the onset, because people obviously sometimes come with,
Yeah.
this whole being like deceiving and trying to sell you a
sheep on the
dream
wolf, whatever
and
type of
trying to,
vibes.
sheep. Yes,
Baby girl, I'll
exactly.
give you the whole world.
Hey, a cool world, papa. So Pilar will pitch if he's giving you the whole world. There's no such thing,
And-
so those things, just pay attention to those stuff, and you're able to tell.
And you,
Yeah.
Piwe, what would you say?
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between love and lust?
You see, for me, it's love if you can do the small things, like be there for each other.
What
Okay,
is
like
the
a
small
good guy.
things?
The small things.
What is the small things? People like saying, do the small things, they matter. What is the small things?
If you know she doesn't, I'm just gonna make an example
Yo.
with this phone.
Mm.
If you know she doesn't like it when you put it here, she likes it when you put it here.
Mm.
You're always gonna put it here, so that she.
Why do you sound like Tag?
Why does it sound like he's emotional at this moment? Like,
Yeah, he sounds so in his feels. Hey, dude.
I told you I fixed my voice for this.
I see.
But
Yeah,
here's another thing when it comes. Okay, I'm not a love doctor. I don't know much about love and lust or whatever.
Love doctor.
I don't know much. But for me, when it comes, but you can tell the difference between love or lust. I mean, it's
Lust,
simply just.
I feel like lust doesn't have effort, and
All.
and love has
At
a
all.
lot of effort. So.
Actually, yeah. Lust doesn't even have the effort to try and get to know you, to get what you like, what you don't like, what you're into, the things that you're interested in, your ambitions, your goals, your future. Nothing.
I've heard betas,
Nothing.
bro, and I'd listen to them vent when it's my time to vent.
It's like
Yo,
childhood.
right, like they don't care what you think. Bro.
Ignore that.
They don't care.
No, it comes to the point where when someone is telling you about how they feel, and you have a similar experience, but now you have to hold back because they're venting, and you're like, hold back, don't say anything.
Yeah.
It's their time to vent.
Yeah, you
Those
have
are the little things.
Yeah, you have
Those
to
are
be
the
a
little
good listener,
things.
dog. Like,
Yeah.
It's very hard
Yeah.
to listen, eh?
Yeah.
We all think we're good listeners, but it's actually
Yeah,
very hard.
it's difficult to listen, bro.
Because you always want to give in your point of view, like,
Exactly.
if you
Yeah.
do this, try this, I did this.
I used to do that until someone told me to be a listener. You can't listen like while you speak. So let them speak,
Yeah.
and then you listen.
Mm.
I'd have opinions along the way, but I'd keep them to myself. You understand? So I wouldn't say anything until you finish, until you ask for my advice. Sometimes people just want to vent, and then you just they're like listening, so you don't have to say anything.
Do you prefer listening or venting?
Oh, I prefer listening because venting is difficult, bro. Like, you just you're taking out your emotions out there,
But
like
it depends on who you're venting to.
yeah,
I was
Because
gonna
yeah.
say, yeah.
You might have like 4 friends, right? They all play their roles, and I think as friends we should know the role that we play in people's lives.
yeah.
For example,
Definitely.
you have this one, this is like 1, 2, 3, and this one is like
Omjayvo.
Yes.
Umjayvo.
Umjayvo,
Yeah.
Lona.
when I vent.
Yeah,
Lona I can go to when I have problems.
Yes.
Lona I can rely on if I need anything.
Yeah.
Lona I know I can go to for advice if I need something. Yabo?
And do we call
Yeah.
it balance?
And then there are people that if you go to them when you need something, they're gonna call you fake.
Yeah.
I need to live in this world.
Yeah,
where like,
You
true.
must look at your
Fake.
friends, eh?
True.
No, but people don't want to understand the type of relationship you guys have. They don't want to look at that. You need to see. Okay, this is I can't just go there and ask for advice.
True.
But
Obviously.
I think, and it also comes out to how you also perceive those friends. Because Manje, if let's say for example, Emmanuel is a friend that I normally would go to for advice. Then here I am now. I'm calling Emmanuel from Grove, but I know Emmanuel's not the type. I mean, you already know that your guys' relationship was based through this. Now you're trying to push other things. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's why you become distant.
Yeah.
With each other.
Because now you're trying to launch into boundaries that you're not usually in, as friends.
boundaries.
And then now they coming back and say, when I sang phone.
Hey.
Now you have to lie.
Hey.
There was this thing I read. It was a video, not video. There's actually a video I was listening to. This lady was explaining about boundaries. She says the main reason why some of us have this huge thing where we get caught in depression, get caught in this mental state where we can't move, is because we set so much boundaries for ourselves. Like, okay, there's a boundary here, there's a boundary here, there's a boundary here, there's a boundary here, there's a boundary here. And now, every time you move, it hurts because you're like, if I do this, it's like mental boundaries.
Yeah.
So, for example, I'm going to use a simple thing. I don't drink alcohol. The minute you drink it or the minute you're exposed...
No, sorry. no.
I'm just saying. Like, it's an example of saying if someone says I don't drink alcohol and they do it, then they're gonna be like they wanna feel some type of way because of what
They drank
They've
alcohol.
set
Because
boundaries.
and
If-
they overstep their boundary.
Another one would be I'm gonna be single for this long, and if they single and then they meet someone and something happens, they're like
They don't work.
You see?
Don't work. People need to stop doing
So-
that. I'm going to be single for this long. Hey?
People
I
do
feel
that. I
like-
didn't know people do that.
Hey, I have a friend who set a whole plan uthe 10 years.
Tear down the
10
plan.
years yonke,
So
he
what
does
if
not
something
want
good-
to indulge in Jola completely.
So what if someone like Isolmate Yaki, if you are along
I asked the same
before
thing.
the 10 years, and then now you have to be like, no, my plan, no, my plan, please.
I asked the
Okay.
same thing. I don't know.
But shouldn't we set boundaries that matter? Like it should be boundaries that okay, you can't cross this line. Because
yeah.
I believe you should set boundaries for other people,
Mm.
not for you. For example, they have their boundaries, or if they don't know they have their boundaries, you must set it for them. I know it sounds unhealthy, but it helps them. For example, if I know in this certain situation you're vulnerable,
Yeah.
I must make sure I don't put you in a certain situation.
Mm-hmm.
Then, because if I put you there, then it's my fault for putting you there.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you're gonna fall into some deep stuff.
Yeah. That's why we need boundaries.
Yeah.
Because let's say I tell you something.
Tell me.
I tell you no.
Oh.
No.
No, the way you looked at me.
It's too soon.
Yeah.
I tell you a secret.
Mm,
You see, and then now, let's say we get into a fight,
mm.
and now you just. That's why you have 3 nipples. For example.
Yeah.
And then now you're spouting out. You're spouting out like my secrets, like in public.
Yeah.
Now, just because you're angry, and a lot of females tend to do that, and they use this.
Yeah.
They use this just to please the guy. You understand?
True.
And then now all the secrets are out.
I think
Guys,
you need to
that's
be
why-
careful who you
that-
trust with your secrets. Now.
Yeah,
You're like, hey.
That's why a lot of guys say, "Oh, I'm into crazy chicks." I'm not into that. If I don't care how in love I am with you. If you're crazy, I will leave you.
But
Everybody
has their type of crazy, man.
crazy is not me, my friend. It's not for me.
what is for you?
I like a sane person. A sane person that
Okay.
that
That you
person
met.
is for me.
Yeah.
Because I look at your mental state before we can have a date. I look at that. I look how you treat other people.
Mm.
This you have to
Align.
correspond.
Mm.
Yeah. So you see,
Uh.
because
This one found the soulmate, ne? You
because
found this, yeah, I can tell.
because let's say you're good to me,
Mm.
and then we go out to a restaurant, and then you treat a waiter like crap.
Mm.
Understand? Now I'm gonna feel embarrassed,
Mm.
and I'm gonna have to apologize on your behalf.
You're lucky you'll never be in that situation, because I've been in that situation.
Tell.
Continue.
Tell us.
Continue first.
What happened?
No, I want you to finish your statement. Then I'll tell you what happened.
No, I wanna listen to you.
Okay. So it started with the little things. So I used to see this one person, whatever. This one time we went to order some sandwich, right? That's like just a simple thing.
Yeah.
Then there was no egg in her sandwich. And she was like, "There's no egg in here." I'm like, "Relax, it's just an egg."
Mm.
Then they're like, "Okay, sharp." Red flag number 1's like, whew. Then afterwards, she's like, "Yo, I want you and myself to go out on a date, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Okay, sharp, let's go out." Then we went out. There was this place they used to sell tacos. And I wanted to try tacos because
Yo,
I've never had them,
I wanna
right?
try them too.
I actually haven't tried them either.
Yeah, I didn't know. Tacos, like.
Get in there. I'm like, "Okay, we're going to get some tacos." So then the waiter walks towards us and she's like, "Guys, I'm sorry, but the tables are fully booked, but that table there, you can have it, you can enjoy it." And the setting of that table was so, it was wonderful. For me, I was like, "Okay, we're going to have the sun, whatever, just chilling." She blows. She's like, "No, we cannot sit at that table because it's right there and it's hot." Like, yo.
I'd walk away.
Yeah.
I think I'd walk away.
I'm thinking, okay, like, relax, it's just a table.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to understand, at least you walked towards us and told us the tables are booked, but you can use the table.
Wait, can I ask, did you guys book a table or did you just walk in?
We just walked in.
Ah.
Yeah.
You see.
You have to be understanding.
You see,
Hey.
you must understand.
Yo.
Then afterwards, she storms
Karen.
out. She storms out.
Carrot.
And now I'm left with the waiter. Then I look at this waiter. I'm like, I'm so sorry. What you did was wrong. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. Don't mind her. She's stupid. Then I walk.
Yeah, that was
The
stupid.
back of my mind, I'm like, okay, this day is over. You know that thing we're like, I don't want to continue this.
Yeah.
So yeah, after that, I went MIA.
Shame, can I just say, because
Ghost her. I
can
gotta
I just
ghost
say,
her.
so because of the industry that I work in, I actually see that a lot of times.
Yeah.
A lot of times where literally the men will go out, even if it's not like for a restaurant per se, but like say they, not even celebrating a birthday or anniversary, but he just felt like spoiling his lady. Went all out, got rose petals done in the room, champagne, everything, the works. Baby girl gets to the room already calling reception because she's upset because this is not done right, or there's not enough ice in her, whatever, or literally
Ungratefulness,
finding all the wrong things
Yeah.
instead of just being thankful for what the guy did. And most of the time, literally, he'd pay for everything. She literally just brings herself because he's treating her, right?
Yeah.
Figo Mund upset because this is not done properly, or this literally throws a fit, and you can even tell that the guys feel embarrassed on their behalf because he doesn't even know what to do in that situation, because now she's acting up and he was thinking, listen, I'm going to bring her here, she's going to be so happy I did this for her, only for her to be ungrateful and just throw a fit because she sees all the wrong things instead of what he actually did.
I think
It's really
I think if I found myself in that type of situation, I'd actually tell myself, like, in my mind, I'd be like, this is the first time this is the last time he's seeing me.
Yeah.
I've done that. I'm like, actually,
when you're caught in that situation, you're always like, never again. And it's never again.
Yeah.
Yo.
I think it's very important to always make sure to date people that are kind,
Yeah.
Because then that way you able to tell, if someone's able to treat strangers with kindness, then you know that they're always going to have your best interest at heart.
Yeah.
The minute someone has an attitude towards other people or they treat other people funny, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Like, if they can't be kind to other people,
Forget you.
Plus,
who are you?
If you're violent, I don't care if you're female. That's not an excuse. You shouldn't hit me.
Not at all. At all. Not
Come
at
on,
all.
already I look like this. Don't make me worse. Come on.
Here's my other question. So, what are signs of a toxic relationship?
Yo.
I don't know.
And you'll know very well.
Okay, I'm gonna go because I know very well. Hey, yeah, no.
She's like,
Hey, you've been through the most.
Yo.
Or you've been through the most.
No. Okay, for me, signs of a toxic relationship is where you can tell that the two of you are not sort of meant to be together, whereas either you did something wrong or the other person does something wrong. But you'll have this thing of keep going back to each other and then hurt each other and then separate and go back and separate and repeat the same thing all over and over. Exactly. All because you think, no, I'm tired. But then the thing is, fine, let's say you do actually love this person, but is it actually enough when you'll keep hurting each other?
Yeah.
Because it comes to a point where, because he did something, now so now I also want to do something to hurt him as well. Because
The pattern doesn't end.
now the pattern doesn't end. So now he does something, I get upset, fine, I leave him for a while, but I take him back after it. Best say when I take him back, I'm like, hey, Yazin, I'm also going to do the same thing, or I'm also going to do something to hurt his feelings. Yeah,
And at some point, if you all keep on doing that, you're gonna think it's normal. So when you
Exactly.
go into another relationship,
Exactly.
you bring all that baggage into the other relationship.
Exactly.
I've had a man to not trust you because of their exes. That's why I mean, if you just got out of a serious relationship, you need to find yourself again. Be alone.
Yeah.
Understand yourself.
Definitely.
Love yourself. Be in the. I'm serious.
I think it's not okay.
Aww.
I don't think it's fine.
Now my cousin boy and really hug.
No, shame.
Yeah, because now when you bring your baggage into this, and then you be like, hayi ngiyabazi abafana benza kanje. No, yeah, but you can't even plan small things like for example, let's say you were planning to surprise her. So obviously you're gonna be dodgy.
Of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now you'll be acting fine. You see
know,
now, and then
getting phone calls on the side,
and then yeah. And then she'll be like, what's happening? Yeah, intuition. Woman's it never lies. Now they're gonna force you to reveal the surprise before you actually understand.
Yeah.
And then now you don't feel that way. It's not as good, bro.
I think it's because the problem, not the problem, but the mistake that a lot of people make, especially if they come from like a bad relationship, whether it was toxic or whatever, the mistake that they make is not unlearning the things that they learned in their previous relationship.
Yeah.
So now you go into that relationship with the same mentality that you had from the past relationship, and now you don't know how to trust the person, you don't know how to, open up to the person. You literally living in that same box instead of you learning to unlearn whatever that you went through from that relationship so that you're able to actually apply yourself in the next relationship.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing that you have to unlearn. Because even good things, for example, they like compare you to their exes.
True.
They'll be like, if it was so and so, they would have done this.
No. In fact, sometimes you know how when it's bad, when they don't even actually mention the person's name, but they do it mentally to just think that Yazin, if it was Usman Bani, they wouldn't have done it this way.
Yeah.
And then there you are now, Ufela Izonozomu. At the time you were not the one that did that. You were not there.
Oh.
But because they got accustomed or used to that person treating them in that way, now it's become a thing of haike. Also here,
Violation. But anyways, today we're talking about relations. What are relations? Relationships. The ship that you don't wanna chip on. But anyway, yeah, man, we were still talking about relationships and how
they're emotional damage.
So yeah, whether it's good or bad, man, at the end of the day, there's things that you still have to unlearn, as we were saying, you need to learn. But here's the thing. Learning things is easy or easier when it comes to relationships. But unlearning is much more harder.
Very.
Because, we always have certain expectations about people. We like, you need to treat me like this because this one treat me like this.
Yep.
Or if you don't treat me like this, then it's like this. But at the end of the day, we have to remind ourselves to say, you know what, this person still has trust issues. This person still has this.
Compromise.
Hey.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice for love.
Sacrifice.
But we have to remember that at the end of the day, we have to communicate how we feel. And tell them, yes, hey, you heard my cross. But at the end of the day, you have to remind the person to say, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Because if you're going to bottle up things, you're going to end up being like, when you explode, the person will be like, oh, I didn't know it felt like this.
Yeah.
So that's why you always have to communicate.
Yeah.
Then we get better. Anyways, before any one of you get emotional damage, here's my other question. Do you all believe in 50-50?
Oh, okay, yeah, I do. But this is how it works. But this is how
the way you started it. Okay,
this is how it works in South Africa. This is 50 rand. This is me.
Yeah.
95 bob. 50 cent. That's the feeling. That's the 50-50. That's the 50-50 in South Africa. But I'm kidding. It happens where like you get into a relationship whereby you actually plan something for your lady, you treat her, and now your lady like they don't have to. You understand? I spoil you. You don't have to spoil me back, but they do that. Regardless, understand? So that's 50.
But that is not 50-50.
Wait, yeah, I was about to say.
But it's not 50-50.
Okay, what is 50-50 in with you?
So my understanding of 50-50 is that if I, okay, let's say you take me out for lunch, right, as a first date or whatever, then my understanding from it would be that, okay, next time we go out, it would be on me, Or if we go out and let's say it's, how do I say?
Split the bill.
Yeah, type of thing. But also, because I know a lot of men shame this hurts their egos, pride and ego. I know. I feel like unless you know about Jonga, shame, baby, is struggling, or maybe he's not doing very well in that sense financially. I mean, it won't hurt for you to just, once in a while pay for the bill type of thing.
But imagine what? Imagine on the first date, you like, let's split the bill.
No, I can look at okay, not in the first date. Not in the first date.
Okay, let's look at it like this. First date. Independent woman, independent man, independent, whatever. First date.
Yes.
First actual date. The bill comes. Whap! Hey, the bill's like it slaps your face. You know that bill. It's like woo. It's getting hard in here.
I only order water.
Tap water so they don't add to the bill.
Let's say the bill comes, right? But you believe in being independent, and he had like a certain budget. It happens that the bill was like it went a bit higher, and he says to you, "Yo, can you please help me out with the bill?" And you can tell that the guy's already sweating. He needs a paper towel at that moment. He asks you, it's a first date. Can you help me with the bill? Would you?
First date.
Go 50-50 first date.
If I'm being honest, I'll help you, ne? But you might see me again. I can't. No. Listen, my reason why. Listen, I'll help you with the bill. Fine, cool. But if you're asking somebody out on a date, you approached me. I didn't approach you. You came to me unprovoked. I didn't ask you. I was all that I was doing was just living and breathing. You understand? And you came to me, you said that you want to take me out. You said, "What you want to do? What to take me out?" So how is it that now you don't have a budget? Or also, if you know you have a budget, don't take someone out to an expensive restaurant, because then it's not like you're going to tell, okay, you can only order for this much. It's the first date. So you're also trying to, impress the person, So pick a place that you can afford, so that when the bill comes, you're going to be like, it's and then now she must pay for the bill.
Okay,
it doesn't work like that.
That's the thing.
For a first date, if it's a thing of we've been together for a while, I don't mind.
Okay, who should pay the bill?
The person who asked you out, the person who invited you.
Wait, if you invite him out,
I'm going to pay. Yes, I swear, if I invite you out, I'm going to pay for the bill.
But
I invited you out. Yes, so I'm going to pay for the bill.
But it becomes tricky for the guy.
It does.
Why? You'll just have egos. You'll just have these egos that you'll need to nurse. That's the thing.
Listen, the first time a girl ever took me out for an ice cream date, I wanted to pay. I felt compared. I need to pay.
Okay, in his defense, actually, I understand what he's talking about, because I have a friend, very close friend of mine. We go out often and stuff. Male friend, and two dates. To this date, no.
I love you as a
friend. No. So to this date, each and every single time that we went out, not once did I actually ever pay for anything.
He wants you.
No, guys, no. I'm serious.
That's a friend zone.
No, I'm literally offered. I literally offered. I even took out my card, and this man was like, "Nah."
Free my brother.
Coming back to what he said now. Okay, this is how I view it. If someone, for example, it's ice cream, man. If someone says, "Let me pay for ice cream," it's fine to.
Yeah, I've bought you ice cream.
Exactly.
I've bought him ice cream.
It's okay to relax, even though you in a relationship with someone or you like the person. If they say, "Let me buy for you ice cream," as a guy, sometimes you just chill, relax, let them spoil you for a bit. Also, you don't always have to be like, if she pays her.
That was the first time. That was my first time, guys.
Okay, but also you guys also make it difficult for us to actually want to pay for the bill because of these things. Because say again.
Supposed to be difficult.
So it's supposed to be difficult.
See, because you'll complicate things.
Oh.
So even if, like how with this friend of mine, I've offered and no.
Yeah, like they always say, be a man.
He literally
Be a
no.
man, you might do it. Oh,
Shower, be a man.
oh,
So that's
yourself and be a
why.
man.
So wait, okay, with that being said, then do you still believe in the 50-50 gay?
Who, me?
With that being said, because you're saying the whole be a man thing.
I've been taught to being spoiled is fun. Oh, so I don't believe in that be a man thing. I'll let you pay
okay.
now. Yeah, now I know better.
Hey, you've been through thick and thin, eh?
Hey, Baba,
But
like,
okay, let's forget the bill part. Forget the bill part. We'll
We're gonna come back.
Yeah,
to
Bill,
that.
you see the issue, you will never solve it. Even our great grandparents couldn't solve it when they went out on dog.
No,
But it was-
actually,
it was straightforward back
Actually,
then. The guy paid.
it was because of
Basically.
them that we in the situation that we're currently in. Because back then, if you think about it, people never used to necessarily marry because umuhle or whatever. Especially us as females, we would look for someone who's able to provide. Back then, we wouldn't
But
look
till
for
today,
umuntu
it is
or-
like that till today.
there's a saying in Xhosa about ubuhle bendoda
Zinkomo. Exactly.
The
So
beauty-
since way back then,
Translation: the beauty of a man
is his cows.
it's his cows.
It's time.
No. So because of that, men and women grew up with that mentality that if I'm going to be in a relationship with someone, they need to be able to provide for me. You see, so because of that whole 50-50 thing, it's difficult to apply, even though we do try. But because we've already become accustomed to the whole idea that,
mentally,
okay,
yeah.
if I have a indota must, you
Hey.
know, there's that whole indota must thing, and that's where,
Cherry must.
But
Man.
guys, just remember, at the end of the day, men are providers. You have to provide at the end
yeah,
of the
but
day.
it's that mentality.
No,
But
it's not a
now, how do we
mentality.
chip in?
It's
Girl?
not a
Don't
mentality.
say, how do we
Guys,
chip
I am
in?
ready
It's how
to be
it
a
is.
house husband.
Yes,
Please.
Wena.
Yes, I'll
But at the
clean.
end of the day, it's how it is.
You can cook, yeah.
Okay, I'll buy
Okay.
dinner again.
Yeah.
Forgetting the date part, the bill part.
Yeah,
What is 50-50 in a relationship?
I think it goes past. Like it's not just about like the bills and
Yeah,
paying
that's
for
that's
things
petty
and
stuff.
I think it's
Yeah.
about the effort.
yes,
Effort has to meet
yes, that too.
Has to
So
be
Uti,
from both sides.
because I've noticed a lot of girls, actually females in jail, the mistake that we make is thinking that because he approached me, manje, I don't need to put in any effort.
Yes.
Yeah, bo.
yes.
So now I can't call him, he must call me. What am I doing calling a man, you know, type of things.
I don't text
petty,
first.
petty things like that. I'm not going to send a good morning text. He must send me a good morning text. Petty, small things like that. And then it causes unnecessary like drama in the relationship that is literally not even a
Pride.
thing. It's pride, yeah.
Yeah.
Like us
I
females,
don't
I know
double
we do
text.
it a lot of times where because now he didn't text, now no one's going to talk because he didn't send a message to say hi or to check on him.
Ego
And
wins.
where she, like in her mind, mentally, her mental state, she's upset, pissed because he didn't text, because he didn't send. That time,
These people.
honestly, it would help. Literally, all you need is just send that text. Send that text.
Imagine
That
complicating
time-
your life
that's-
because of text.
That time you're not even aware that they pissed.
Umuntu
You
okhona
were
ufela
just busy.
ngaphakathi.
You were
That's-
just busy there, like playing FIFA with the gents. You understand?
And
You're
she's
enjoying.
thinking-
You're out there. You're
Yay,
like,
and
"Woo!"
she's thinking,
And then when you're like, oh shit, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
even like when we're enjoying FIFA, you just forget like,
Everything.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to call my girl.
Yep.
And then when you call and be like, it's such only one putty.
Exactly.
And now we're born man, you have to explain yourself and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Of which I don't like to explain
But-
myself. Yeah. Hey.
See, when it comes to those stuffies, whatever it is, 50-50.
Mm.
So what happens when you, as an individual, is like, damn, this is like 90-10 type of vibes?
Mm.
Or what if sometimes is that we don't realize that the next person is actually putting more effort? Because sometimes we always thinking, because there's this thing, we always want to play the victim. As people, every person want to play the victim.
You're never wrong.
Yeah.
Like, oh, me no.
Yo.
You see, so
I'm a good person.
I'm a good person.
Oh.
Good people don't know it. You know, it's basically saying, me, I'm humble. Humble people don't know.
People, yeah,
You
hey.
Hey.
Don't go around singing their
What
praises.
happens, because we don't notice our own faults.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, man, we're not perfect, and perfection is like far-fetched and stuff.
Yep.
So what happens when you don't know that, you're the one that's not putting in effort? Because sometimes you be thinking, nah, I'm texting. You think texting's an effort. Nah, I'm calling. We think calling's an effort. But when you're with the person, it's another game.
Yeah, because
It's
hey,
another
being
game.
on the phone and talking to someone
It's
and
another
actually
game.
able to hold a conversation in person and have a connection in person are two different things.
Because I believe in, okay, so in order for us to have a conversation, we require what? Context. There's no conversation without context. And it's okay not to talk to someone because there's no context.
Yeah, don't overthink
Yes.
You
it.
see,
Don't overthink it. Yeah.
Because
Yes.
conversation without context, it's basically the whole time.
Wait, while you're on that, do you believe that you need to talk to your partner 24/7?
Depends.
That's nice.
Okay,
It's depends.
okay, not 24/7, but check up on them. I'll say,
Yeah.
like, you need to find out how their day went.
Yeah.
I mean, what if, okay, God forbid, mundu akufile. You don't know Jack because you didn't check up.
True.
You see, but
Yeah.
yeah, you should like, yes, you should check up on them daily. Not always.
It doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be like a long convo.
a
Yeah.
full yeah.
It's like, yo, you good?
You just
What's
are,
up?
are you good?
Mm.
I miss you.
Mm.
Yeah. And then that's it. And then yeah, that's it. But a lot of people, they just want you there, like there. They like clingy. Oh, and then
But it's okay.
and then when you
Is
no,
it-
no. Not
it really
all the
though?
time. Not all the time. Because it depends on our relationship. Do you understand? Maybe I'm not all the way there. We're still getting there. And now you already
There.
yeah. Well,
Mm.
so you're
We're not-
scaring me.
We're not in the same shoes.
And
I
I'm-
wear
and-
size
and-
6, you wear size 7.
You see,
my pace is quicker.
Yep, you see, that's why I said it depends on the type of relationship. Yeah, but because mina like to take things slow.
Hey,
Yabo.
hey.
I see what type of a person you are.
Me, I'm Pastor Semenya. You know Pastor Semenya, waste.
No, Pella,
Run.
Pella. If I see if I see what type of a person you are, you're a clingy person, you're an insecure person, I'll run away from
Sure.
you. That's where my Castasemania
Comes in.
comes in.
But
I'll run away from
Hey.
you. I won't stay.
I think that is where, okay, I'll just put in this question there. Is communication key? A lot of people are like, communication is key.
It
It's
is.
key about.
Definitely
key.
is.
Yeah, how are you gonna know?
Definitely.
Stuff? How are you
gonna learn the different things of your partner if you don't talk?
Okay, you'll say communication is key. Elaborate on communication is key. I'm waiting.
Yeah,
Say again?
yeah.
Elaborate on communication is key.
I wanna
Because
hear-
you'll
I
say
wanna-
communication is key. What is key with communication?
Okay.
Tell me you're angry, and tell me what made you angry.
But you know, when you're angry, you can never say I'm angry.
No.
It's-
So this is the thing with communication. It's not necessarily telling the person in that moment that you're angry, but being able to listen, even if you're not necessarily talking, but you listen to how the person behaves to certain things, how they react to how you behave when you do certain things. That's also part of communication. People think communication is sitting down and talking about your feelings. It's not just that. Please, not
It's
now.
how
Let's sit
I
down
feel.
and be like, I feel, and it's not just that. It's not just that.
I
It's
promised I
not.
wasn't gonna cry.
It's not just that. It's literally paying attention to the person, how they react to things, how certain things make them feel,
Facts.
how they take things, being articulate, no, not articulate, that's the wrong word, being attentive,
yeah.
yes, to the person.
But-
So it's not just about now we're going to talk because yesterday you did this, but that too, but being able to actually pay attention to a person so that it doesn't come to that extent is the actual communication.
You know, and another thing, there's something that I actually recently learned is that sometimes we confuse it. A person really likes you and attention. You know, just because someone gives you attention doesn't mean that they in that thing of saying, yeah, I want to be with you type of vibes. We,
But be clear.
we confuse attention
No, but be
to
clear. Be clear.
Some girls,
Be clear.
Some girls, you tell them, I'm fooling, but I still like talking to you.
Yeah.
Aye,
That's their problem.
Aye,
Right? Then
I
that's their
can't-
problem.
I can't talk to you.
Nah.
Okay, what is the difference between attention and communication?
boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna
zoom.
let you explain that one.
Why me? Why is it always me?
I just explained communication. How?
Okay, communication is your getting to speak your mind, saying to know, you know, this is what I like and this is what I don't like. This is how I see it. This is how you should probably try to see
How
it.
we manage each other.
Attention is saying is on the other side saying, okay, now I understand. Where now you prefer this than that.
Yes.
But it comes to another point where just because someone else is showing me attention, now I think, nah, they really like me. Can't the person, as he was saying, our background voice, we
I will give you attention because I want a quick thing. I can also give you attention because I want a quick thing.
Yeah,
I
this
just wanna
goes
smash
back
and
to the
pass.
whole last. Yeah, the whole last thing.
I want to smash and pass. So if let's say you guys are in a relationship, never, and you guys whenever you guys have a fight, she always comes to me with your guys' problems.
I'm a male
You
based.
understand? You male based I'm the male bestie. So I know what's going on. But so she will ask for advice like me now. And
you wanna think like a guy because you like her.
because I want her. Not that I love her. I want to be in a relationship with her. I want
You
to
just want
smash.
a quick thing and it's
I
out.
just want to smash. So I'm just gonna give her all the. all the rights.
You'll be like, nah, he's like
all the
this.
rights.
Leave him.
Leave him.
Look at my arm; it's bigger than his arm.
Come over. Let's talk. It's all there to cry on. You
Get your favorite
understand?
ice
So
cream.
I'll give you that attention every time you want to vent. I'm there. You understand? So you're gonna start. You check going for me over your partner instead of fixing things with your partner.
Exactly.
Nikhulumeni too. And speak to communicate with each other. You communicating with another person, a third person. I'm gonna give you my 2 cents so that the relationship doesn't work out, and then you come back to me.
But when it comes to male besties,
Male bestie.
from your side it's a female bestie.
For me-
your side it's a male bestie.
For me, if
Like if
my girl has a male bestie, I failed for me as a guy.
If-
I have failed as a guy.
with you, do you believe in female besties if you have a guy?
If
If
I'm being honest,
yeah.
I'm very territorial, so nah.
I think
I'm very territorial.
This is just MP.
No, shame.
your side should she have a male bestie?
No, she shouldn't. No,
Like
because
so
Me?
here's my
Male
Well, what
bestie. I'm
about-
your
what
male
about-
bestie.
oh,
like no
so you're the male bestie.
no.
I'm saying-
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm saying,
No.
I'm saying
You
if
sure?
you're in a relationship with someone and they tell me my best friend Tamba. Tamba's his last day.
I'll have Temba, yeah.
But at the end of
I'm
the day, man,
Temba, yeah.
do we say the fact that I feel like the fact that okay, for me my reasoning with the male bestie thing is because I know how males think. And as a guy when your girl comes, this is my male bestie, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, you start being defensive because you know he probably has intentions. Even though sometimes there's really no intentions, you want to think there is
So
intentions.
I
because
was
of how
watching
close
this
they
other
are.
video of Steve Harvey where they
Hey, it's
wait,
still hard.
Mamilani, okay, whoa, Ima.
Okay.
Listen. So there was a lady asking him what's this if he had any female friends, and he said no, and then she asked him why, and then he explained that as it was on TikTok. I'm sure you've seen it. And then he was explaining that no, the whole female friend, male friend thing is not a thing when you're in a relationship, because
Facts.
the only reason that person is probably a friend in some situations is because the lady or the guy friend zoned that person. Yeah, bo? So it's not necessarily that the initial plan was just to be friends. No, you got friend zoned, so now you're stuck there. So they're just waiting for an opportunity to,
to slide in.
exactly.
Yeah, that's
So
why.
the minute your relationship goes into hot water and masigu,
And it's
shaky
rough.
waters, yes.
That's why if your partner has a male best, do
Yes.
this, my guy. Go, take out a phone. Go to the male bestie phone number. Call that number. Put her on speaker. Tell her to tell him, yo, I want to hook up. Come over, and see how he's gonna react. And see how he's gonna after and tell me you have a male bestie. You all don't want anything.
Can I also
it's like how Trevor Noah said.
So male bestie, that I understand it. But my question, what I want to ask is actually, so does this also apply to just having a friend of the opposite sex?
Yes.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, for my own understanding, I feel like when it comes to guys not wanting for their girlfriends or whatever friend to have a male bestie, it's because of their own insecurities.
True.
It starts with your own insecurities because
Partially, yeah.
you're insecure about. It's how you look at the next guy. Trust me, guys know their competition. You know it from afar. You know you say, yo.
Yay.
You like look at his jawline. You look at Trust me, you know your competition as a guy. You know when you see the next guy, you're like, hey, no, his hands. And then after, you look at your girl.
I don't know why.
Look at your girl and you're like, hey, you want to see how she behaves around him?
And now we are mad.
Then you start, you know. So it starts with your insecurities because on the real, when, I mean, we all people at the end of the day. You can have your friend, whatever. But the thing is, there should be boundaries between the male bestie and the bestie, whatever.
Yep.
Because if you set boundaries, then he's going to know to say, I'm not just going to do it. For example, okay, boundaries should be like this. Let's say you're two dating and you'll live together. I'm the male bestie. But I can come to the house anytime. I just come.
Unannounced.
I'm here unannounced. Then there's no boundaries at all. You see, it's like that's where it becomes bad.
Yeah, no
stuff.
Hey, actually, let me keep quiet. I was about to say, I actually had a situation like that with a friend who would just, unannounced come through. And the thing is, my family, was also very comfortable with him. So, Jonga, this person would come through, even if I'm not there. I'd come back from work. They're like, no, mang naliting today. I'm like, oh. I didn't even know. I chilled with moms, even maybe for a couple of hours, or just randomly out of the blue type of thing. See that's a problem.
Thinking of it about male bestie,
That is a problem.
they'd ask your girlfriend, you go Blimbos. And then she'd laugh.
I actually picked up that he actually had caught feelings. This one, because now he was starting to ask questions with certain questions that you should not be asking as a male bestie. And the thing is, you're not asking me, you're asking my sisters, and I'm like,
okay,
they ain't got nothing to do with you,
Okay. we just wanna man, people with what future now?
Sensational.
So man. So today's topic, it's about relationships, man. Relations. Cute couples, weird couples, good couples, bad couples, toxic couples, lovey-dovey, about whatever couples they are. So, from my own perspective, okay, let's start with something that we're talking about. What were we talking about before we went on an ad break? I kind of forgot.
50-50.
Male besties.
There's male besties.
Male besties, yeah.
We're talking about male besties and how some people don't actually believe in male besties.
I'm that guy.
You don't.
Oh.
But, okay, give us your reasoning on why.
Dude, I don't care whatever your sexuality is, a girl cannot have a male bestie, whether they're gay or straight or whatever. Because those people have the power to ruin a relationship. Like, I know a friend of mine, Jordan, that's his name. And
We're name dropping.
Julio.
So, dude had, I won't say what he did. I'm just saying, man's had a lot of power. And I was like, okay, dude, you like guys, but then now.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm just saying, he's gay.
Oh.
He's gay. So, he had power to destroy a certain relationship.
And he did it.
He didn't.
He made sure.
He could have if he wanted to. If he wanted to.
Yeah.
You understand? You would see how much power. Because you go to this person for advice every time. Hey, Manny didn't wash the dishes or something like that. Hey, are you around? Out.
Okay.
Going to the guy's house. Now, fit.
Here's another one. Okay, this one always blows my mind. I'm going to start with the female section.
Yeah.
What is more toxic between male besties and female besties?
Both the same.
Okay. For example, she has her own female bestie, your female bestie.
Oh, like an actual female,
Oh.
not a
Yeah.
male.
I believe they're actually more toxic. Like, they are bestie.
Hey, but that's true.
Oh.
Yo,
Because actually
If
the
they
same
want
power that my male bestie would have over the relationship, so does my female, because she literally would know everything. So the minute I and also that's a mistake that a lot of us make, is that the minute your partner makes a mistake or does something that you don't like or whatever, you run to your friends to go talk to them about him. And then the thing is, your friends are never going to forgive him. You're going to forgive him. Listen, then everything is fine. You forgive him, things go on. Your friend still sees him as that same person. Never going to forgive. Every time you even mention that person's name, like, why are you still with that man? Literally. I've had that happen with me.
yeah.
So trust
So-
me. Nah.
Yeah. When it comes to your best friends, actually, let me not say female besties, to your best friends, the thing is, I feel like their advice to you means the world to you. For example, if maybe something between me and my girlfriend or whatever happens, and she runs to a friend, and her friend always have a different perspective about me.
Yes.
It's not going to be how I see it. Okay, you know your person more than your friend.
Yes.
And you're trying to go get advice from your friend. Then your friend will tell you something, do this, whatever. Then when you come back to your person, you're going to recall what your friend said, and you're going to implement it in your relationship.
Yep.
Then when you implement it, it starts shaking stuff. And you're
Yeah.
like, now he's acting weird because of what? Of this.
So also another thing, when you talk to your friends about your partner, right? Because most of the time when females do that, it's not always because you guys are on good terms. Most of the time is when they're complaining about something. The minute you speak to your friends about that person, you must understand that you're painting them in that light, in that picture. It's not going to change. So
I think most of the time
when-
when you speak about the problems, you forget to state what you did wrong.
exactly, that's
It's
what I was getting
always-
to. That's what I was
Because
getting
we
to.
play the victim.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Your friends are
Always.
not going to think about, okay, Bamgani, what did you do wrong? Or what did
They
you
don't
do
care.
so that he acted this way? They never ask that question.
I asked a friend, they were venting the other day. I see, he so did this and this and then did that. I'm like, okay, I get that, but what did you do?
Yeah.
Tell me, what did you do? I'll call you back.
You see, and it's very seldom. It's very seldom where your friend would actually ask you, okay, but what did you do? If they do, that's a good friend. I give you a thumbs up, Jonga.
Great
Green
friend.
flag, great friend. You know.
Friend.
But if they don't, and they take your word for it for every single thing you say, and don't even think to consider the other side of the story, they don't
A lot
even.
of-
I can tell you for free, they don't even root for your relationship, Shem. It's not gonna fly.
But at the end of the day, how can I say it? Please read that there. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's basically saying
comparing relationships.
comparing relationships. Yes, we do it. I feel like we do it a lot. But I don't.
It depends on how strong your thing is.
Yeah.
This is what I was gonna go back to. Remember when you guys were talking about dating and whatnot? People don't know how to communicate certain things.
E.g.
So, for instance, when you're dating, now you're comparing with everyone. You want to pay for everything. You know, Uti, girls appreciate it when you tell them to pay off it. I want to take you out, but I have so and so. They will literally tell you. There's no cheat code. There's no subliminal. Just tell them. Fair to mpeti clipper. There's something to tell my God.
Thank you. You'll
That's
complicate
it.
Please pull
things.
your mic close.
There's no like, hey, I have to take her to cream restaurant, or hey, I shouldn't have plugged that
You'll
restaurant. I shouldn't have plugged that, but yeah, dude, like a simple quarter date. Dude. That's why you also see, this girl is she gonna demand a lot from me or not? Oh, those are the red flags.
Yeah.
That one, like you, and then you start comparing to other relationships. But that guy took him out and did that. Don't do that.
The minute you start pretending to be something that you're not, that's when you go
Instant.
wrong with the thing.
Yeah.
Literally, instantly, that's when things go south. Because if you're gonna give me, the thing is, the impression that you give me on, like the first impression that you lead me on when you approach me, I'm expecting you to keep that to be consistent with that. So
It
the
leads to
minute when I figure,
expectations.
so the minute you come to me and you have that whole, no, don't worry, I'll take care of it, I got this, vibe, I'm going to keep at it because that's what you introduced me to, Angit.
This is what I always said. Okay, this is my thinking. You can come against it. You can go with it. Doesn't matter. Still my butter on the roll. So, anyways, I believe that females, they follow our patterns. And it's like a pattern. For example, if you're going out every Saturday, going out, you're going to get used to the pattern.
You lead the way.
Then if it happens that that pattern besides, like, it happens that I'm just like, I don't want to go out, whatever. She's going to start thinking, and then what's going on? That time is just you not feeling, because you'll get used to patterns. And it's
don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain, man.
Exactly.
It's that
This is why I'd rather be authentic from the get-go.
Rather.
From throughout. I show my BS side, I show my good side. That's it. Because here's why. Once, dude, you create expectations. Without creating expectations, that's the most dangerous thing in the world. Yeah, I'm told. Now they know it's okay, he's going to text me every day in the morning. Now one day you decide which I'm not going to text. A lot of red flags will go up in your mind. What's going on? Okay, second day it happens. How? Guy, what's happening? Mind you can't maintain that I can talk to you every day type of vibe. Because now it's draining to you, dog. So just be you, dog. Be you. It's simple. They all overcomplicated, make it seem like the
future. Sensational. Okay. I'm gonna take it back to a question. Okay. Now I wanna find out from you all how you all think about this. Do you all believe that equal meets equal?
No.
You don't believe in equal meets equal?
No.
Do you believe equal meets
Wait,
equal?
first I want you to elaborate on equal meets equal.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is kind of vague.
Okay. So basically, let's say equal meets equal. You're a prayerful person. You're always praying. You're always in your, you're always in your, you. Okay, let me use the simple word. You're a good person. You're good, like genuinely good person. You're genuinely good person.
Oh, wow.
But obviously, we all can't be 100% good. But you don't go around sleeping with people. You don't go around doing certain things.
Yeah.
It's just you're just in your own space. And then, future comes.
I'm not that guy. Come on.
I'm just saying. I'm just making an example. Do you believe that in that space you wanna meet someone that's exact like you, or you just might be the offside?
Like
Equal meets equals basically. You wanna match
I wouldn't
what
mind
you
dating
are.
a girl that's like me, though. I wouldn't.
I was gonna say you are what you attract, hey?
I don't mind. Like,
Do you believe that?
Yeah,
imagine dating.
definitely.
Dude.
Because if you think about it, most of the time with relationships that don't work out, it's because the people didn't know who they were. Like, I got into a relationship not knowing what I want or who I am or what I actually want from that relationship. Same applies for that person. That's why things don't work out. That's why they start mistreating you. That's why there's mixed signals.
Why are you looking at me so?
No, he's
What did he
I'm
say?
sorry, he's just tripping.
Okay,
So-
wait. Yeah, continue.
So because you came with that where you're like both in this very confused mindset. This one doesn't know what they want. That one doesn't know what they want. Come together.
We don't know
nuclear
what we
bomb,
want.
Nothing works out. Boom. It ends because you're the same people, but it's just not with the right intentions, and that's why it just didn't work. Because I didn't know what I wanted. You also didn't know what you wanted. We might have the same, not necessarily the same mindset, but it was just very, two wrong people basically type of thing. So you are what you attract. It's like how most people, whenever they actually find
significant
other that they actually, where the relationship actually works, it's always at a time where they also feel like they found themselves individually, where they know what they want and stuff like that. And then also because they in that mindset, they attract the same person. So you're not going to now go for someone who's still figuring themselves out, whereas when you know exactly what you want, you know what you're trying to achieve in a relationship. They say, Manuel doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah.
Manuel's still figuring himself out, doesn't know the type of girl that he wants, all of that
You're
stuff.
talking about individuality. Like, I want to take it back, right? So you find yourself individually, right? Now, say we're dating, right? So every day we get closer and closer and closer. You lose yourself in me. I lose myself in you, in a way, right? So
Lose
that
myself in you.
that individuality Jesus.
No.
Individuality like
Yeah.
goes away.
Yeah.
So now we like
One person.
exactly.
Yeah,
in a
so you
way.
become individual. Finish.
Exactly. So now
Wait. Elaborate again.
I'm just saying. Nah,
Come close to your mic.
I get when people say you need to find yourself and be your own person and
Yeah.
whatever. But once you find your soulmate, that is BS. You guys become each other. You know it gets to a point where a guy, when a guy starts to speak like a girl, like when your girlfriend says "show me," and then now we hey,
show me. What's happening?
Wow.
Trust me, it happens. It happens. You start like
Actually, I've been doing this dating thing wrong.
like I say mate a lot.
Yeah.
So now my girlfriend goes around calling everyone mate. Yo, mate.
I see what you're talking
So
about.
now you're picking up there.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So now you guys. This is why it becomes hard when guys separate, because now.
Okay. Do you believe that what is something attracts you? Attract what you are.
Yeah.
You are what you attract.
You are what you attract.
You are. I feel like if I had
I really
a
don't.
girl that is exactly like me, that would be dope.
But
Watching a girl that watches anime every day. Come on,
Wow.
dude. Or likes
I kind of.
my type of music.
I'm kind of
and
against
works
that
hard.
statement. I don't know why.
Why?
Why?
I'm kind of against the statement that you attract what you are, or you are what you attract. Sometimes, man, it's not about attraction. Sometimes it's just you meeting a different vibe, and it's like something different, and you've never had it. And you're like, "Ooh, this is nice."
And it excites
Like,
you.
It excites you for the moment. Then
Yeah.
when you go there, like, it is nice for like an hour. It's like, and I'm thinking of a restaurant. I'm thinking of eating steak. Like that steak was nice.
You're experiencing
Now you
dopamine.
filled and you're like, then there's a cheese on it. Okay, I'm gonna use a simple example. This restaurant here sells steak, right?
Yeah.
Just steak and sauce.
So-
And you've been eating it. You're like, you're fine, whatever. Then the one opposite, their steak
sushi.
is it's steak still.
Oh, okay.
Steak. Like they put some cheese on it. They put some. Chef, help me here.
Like with cheese sauce with
Cheese sauce
tomahawk.
with tomahawk, whatever tomahawk is.
It's a steak, that bigger steak.
Oh, yeah. And it's like big,
Massive.
juicy.
Yeah.
And obviously, what you used to is like, okay, I want to go try something new.
Yeah.
Different personality, different vibe. Like, I'm not going to lie, I love being around different people that you're like, because you learn new things and they amuse you and you're like, well, okay, this is nice.
True.
And yeah, so when the statement that says you attract what you are, hey, that means
No, Akaluka, when
So-
we say you are what you attract, we're
Yeah.
not saying that, Manje, because you are what you attract, you must date the same people as what you are. Like how he's saying that's his preference, like it, that he'd rather actually date someone that's exactly like him.
but it's dope.
But just because you attract someone that's like you doesn't
Doesn't
really
mean you
you
should get into
need
it.
to
Yeah.
get into a relationship with that person.
Yeah.
You guys can just vibe, be friends, whatever, fine. But I also go with
Besties.
the whole. Yeah, I also feel like it's for me, but sometimes it's also actually nice to actually be with someone who's different from you, to learn from them, to experience new things, to try out different things, to explore, life from a
people-
different
people
perspective.
will
Because if you, like if you with someone who's exactly like you, I feel like it eventually,
You get bored quick.
yeah.
You would, actually.
Yeah.
I'm taking back my statement.
but
No, the
Come
thing
on.
is, man, it's about to go to, I'm figuring her out. So as we speak more, and I know, she likes that. And then now, if I already know, good, give in.
It's like
But
thinking,
it's fine.
so when
You
you'd
need
rather,
to-
so you basically what he was saying first is that you'd rather chill with yourself every day,
Every day.
whereas you can chill with different people and explore different things and try different things.
But-
Then you don't become spontaneous anymore.
Exactly,
It's
because
just-
then you literally just paint yourself with one color again once. When you
Why,
could literally
why?
be a
Okay,
whole rainbow,
guys.
and now you decide,
you see, you're looking at it from one perspective. Look at it like this. Yeah. You already know what your person is into. You already know what they like. But sometimes, like, there's still a lot more to learn. For example, if you like something, you like how you eat your steak. They can show you a different way of eating the steak. A spontaneous way. When they're used to eating steak and cinnamon, who puts cinnamon on steak?
Jesus.
You see? So they're like, I don't know, it's just a thought that came up.
that
was a terrible-
It traumatized
I
my
was
taste
just
buds a
got
lot.
confused for a second. I'm like, yo.
You used to eating a certain way, and they show you a different way how to eat. It shows, say, they can make you a better person. For example, you like flowers. They'll tell you, oh, you should try these ones out. And you're like, oh, okay. You can be the same person, but but there's always something they do better than you.
Now you're making a competition.
Yeah.
Now you're making it into a competition.
No,
now.
not competition-wise. Like something that they can teach you. For
But
example,
remember, we're the same, so you can't teach me much. We know
I
everything.
can teach you. I can
No, if
teach
we,
you
if
what
we,
you already know.
no. I think you're mistaking the same with the same meaning personalities, not what you know.
Yeah, personality.
So same personalities meaning that we like the same things,
Mm.
right? But you saying that person does things differently.
yeah.
So he's just saying that he'd rather be with someone that has the same personality that
Personality.
likes the same
Mm.
things. That's a different topic on its own.
Not like
When you're talking about I cut my, but like, I can like steak, he likes steak, right?
Mm.
But maybe I don't know,
You have
cut it.
different-
I use my hands.
differently and that's a whole, that doesn't even count really. That's a whole different thing.
So you're talking about personality, basically how the person is, how they speak, how they walk. When they
the
see,
things that they're interested
they're
in.
interested, when they see anime, like, oh my lord, both of you.
what type of anime are you watching?
Hey, I'm so worried. What?
Give me the link.
What anime are you watching? Hey, bro.
I was just thinking of a moment.
Ah, you
What the hell are you saying?
Menu.
Okay.
Emanuele,
Okay, yes, let's
Emanuele.
Let's jump to another.
3, 13, 14.
But anyway, yeah. Oh, you'll kill me. Oh, you'll make me laugh. Okay, here's another question. This one's gonna take you back. This one,
Don't make me cry.
no, it'll make you. No, it's a simple question.
Okay.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You? What?
I'm old school.
Like, I'm in love. Do you?
No.
Right?
No,
do?
I
Why?
No, I don't know. I do why? Dude, like you can see it. Like, yo. Like if you ever see
maybe
somebody
like at first sight, but not love.
You know,
Yeah, like
me-
at first sight,
let
but
me
not
give you-
or maybe
love.
last at first.
I'm gonna sell this quote. Out. You know, a guy can fall in love with you by the second, just by speaking to you. He's already thinking of.
Guys are very
Oh, is that-
straightforward beings.
weird.
Guys are straightforward beings. Like,
Yo.
you make it clear with I'm phone same time, and I'll make it clear with I'm phone at
same time.
Mm.
On that
It's
spot,
always
say-
like that. It's always like that.
Same.
Unless I'm scared or
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk and whatnot.
But
Fun.
Mm.
Once you're scared of a girl, and then you're like,
yo, you're so scared of ones you like.
then you like that girl.
Why? Why?
Because you don't want to mess up.
Yeah,
It's,
I wanna-
it's like you're going for your interview. Now imagine the job that you always wanted. Now you go in there, the boss is there. Now you hear, this is the opportunity. Now you fumble. Your first words. What type of person you are, you can't even describe
But-
who am I. Now you have
Correct me.
how-
Correct me if I'm wrong. I
Yeah.
feel like with us guys we'd be scared, but with females they treat us bad. I don't know why.
Yeah, with
who
us,
knows?
it's always. I think. Yo, I don't know how to explain
There
this
was this. I remember in high school.
Yeah.
There's this girl, pretty girl,
Don't
but
know her.
she's always like come at me like.
Don't know.
No, you don't know. You don't know. She used to be like mean towards me.
one.
Then something was like, try something. I was like, you know what? I'm like, yo, you look so pretty today. Type of vibes, flirting with her. Her whole perspective changed. Like same time, boom, she started being kind and stuff. I was like, I knew she had a crush on me. Because when they mean, okay, not
I
all
know.
of them, not all
Not
of them.
all
Don't,
of them.
don't think everybody this means she
No.
likes you.
No,
I know
sometimes they really
I
just
also,
don't
I,
like
also,
you.
I also had a crush on this other receptionist
Yeah.
I knew we used to work with. I used to like flirt with her every day, like compliment her, talk to her. The 1 week I just decided to keep quiet. I was pissed about something else. I was like, I feel quiet. Didn't even come through the front house of the restaurant anymore. I just came in at the back. Sat there, why, and then she came up to the kitchen for the first time and bought me food and like, what happened? Why didn't you give me the daily compliments? What's
Aw,
She feels on it. She was enjoying it.
Please tell me you got together.
No, we hooked up one. Oh no, wait, no, wait.
Ah,
No, we
yeah,
didn't. We didn't
future.
hook up. We didn't hook up.
Sensational.
Listen, we met at a club and then we just kissed. That was it.
Sensational.
But we couldn't do anything else. I didn't want to. Because at the
Exceptional.
time, I got into a serious relationship.
Where do we,
So,
so don't smile in the relationship. Just one way frowning the whole way. Serious.
what do you mean, huh?
Wait,
what do you mean I have
Just
to be
kidding.
serious?
No, just kidding. Just kidding. There's a moment. That's fine. So, anyways, for today.
I like these
I
guys.
might be falling. So yeah, man, welcome to Stories with Manny on Nirvana World FM, your beat, your music, every Sunday from 8 o'clock. And today we're talking about relationships.
Intercourse.
Yeah, guys, okay. That's my other question. So, in relationships, we have to settle, you have to know your partner.
Never
everything.
settle.
Sensational. So,
Yeah, but don't.
Don't say, my guy.
Don't.
why?
But man, once you find a good baby to settle for, you know they will have your back. But now you compromise for certain things. Like,
Dango, thank you.
Because settling,
Next.
people settle for nonsense
Eish.
sometimes.
Eish.
Like, abo yos pumagute.
I told a friend the other time, it's fair too. Once a guy literally is honest about everything with you, just know which that guy's gonna play, and you are gonna like oversee everything. Trust me.
It's not
Okay,
always
wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait.
It's not
How
always like
though?
that, B.
Dude,
How though?
It's not always like that. The main...
Steve Harvey. No, I'm just saying,
This
like,
guy is selling us out. Anyway,
I'm not selling you all out.
it's not always
Okay,
like that. No, it's not always like that. Sometimes you're just honest because you want to be genuine with the person. You don't want... Because sometimes...
If guys like a girl, they will try and hide every bad thing about them. I'm telling you.
No, hell no.
I'm telling you.
It happens in the beginning. It
Yeah,
happens in the beginning. It happens in the beginning.
But then at the time, okay, we're past beginning now, and now she's used to you being this person.
No, that's where you have to be honest and say, you know what, this
And
is
they
how
say-
it is. Anyways,
My expectations are, I want to call consistent.
yeah, that's true. Okay, my other question would be, yeah, this one.
It's
Simple.
me.
Don't worry. Do love languages matter
Yes.
in a
Yes.
relationship?
They do.
Yes.
Why?
110%.
First of all, what's
yes.
your love language?
Hi, it's not about me.
Come on.
No. What is it? Yeah.
What is
What
it?
is your love language?
Yo.
It's long.
No.
Is it
So
money?
for me, no.
Mine
For
is
me,
money.
it would have to be, being affectionate. That's definitely my. Oh, also, shame me. Physical touch. Yeah, please. This whole thing of
No touching.
don't bore me. Yeah. And it's not necessarily when you say physical touch, it's no. Now every time we meet, it must be clove. No, guys. But
No.
no.
Like flick your hair, do
You
certain
know,
things. That's
Bite my
like
ear.
hold my
okay.
hand. You know,
Okay, that one is nice.
yeah, like hold my hand, little things like that, and just showing affection. Yeah, definitely.
Being touchy and awkward.
Being touched and awkward.
Yeah.
So you like awkwardness?
Like when not like awkward, ganja.
Yeah.
Like try and like take them past their comfort zone. And
Or
all
being
that.
comfortable in their
Yeah,
openness.
exactly. And then it's just like
Yeah.
But you
My
won
level-
when your partner is comfortable with everything, like with them. You won when they're comfortable around you. They start doing some weird stuff,
Everything.
and you chill with it. You won. You know to say you ain't going nowhere, but
When they expose that awful laugh.
yeah. Anyone in you or something.
Out here being Chewbacca.
Hey.
And what is your love language?
Mine. Spoiling.
Spoiling you
As in-
or spoiling?
Like
No, I need to
gifting.
my love language is how I show affection.
Oh.
Like spoiling someone, taking them out, buying them things if I can afford it at the time, or like just chilling and keeping quiet. I know that sounds weird. You know,
Actually-
when you like in your when you cool with someone like my
Yeah.
friend Fifi, we can chill for 2 hours. 2 hours, not a word, but we enjoy each other.
He's found his soulmate.
No, that's my
That's
friend.
his
my
friend. You found your soulmate in
It's
your
our best
friend.
It's a best friend, female.
She's lesbian.
Ah,
Full on.
for
Okay.
now. For now.
For now.
My other question is, the hardest thing to say to the next person is sorry. It's not really hard, but
It's hard to say it and mean it.
Females, it's hard.
yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Will you say sorry to your partner even if it's not your fault?
Yeah, I would for peace.
Yeah, for the sake of the relationship,
For the sake of
yes.
peace.
Why must we have
Because
pride, man?
they also do it vice versa.
Wait. You'd really say sorry?
No, I would. For the sake of the relationship, why
Yeah.
not, Haibo? So you want me to, especially because I feel like with females, most of the time when we don't apologize is when we're the ones actually wrong and we're too proud to say that we're wrong, and that's where the problem starts.
What gets to me is when a female apologizes, but then they make it about them.
Yeah.
But
That's a half apology. Like
See-
as soon as your apology is, I'm sorry, but also you also did this. There's not an apology. There's not an apology.
If you say something and then use the word, but everything else is BS.
but because you did this, but because of this and this.
everything after that, it literally just, you can't apologize, because honestly for me then it just becomes half-hearted. Like you might as well just keep quiet, bruh. Like don't come to me
It's
and
like,
be like,
Uti,
"No,
I
I'm
sorry,
sorry."
gay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's not sorry, then.
That's
sorry,
not sorry, gay. What's that?
Have you ever had a girl push you like that?
Oh, when it's like, how now?
Yo.
So I mean, I'm not allowed to be in my feelings.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever fought in public like a guy? Not like,
Fought a guy in public?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm too much of a lady to do that. Too much of a lady to do that. Shane, sorry.
Okay. So how?
no, like, dude, yo, dog, if you've never been slapped or pushed by, hey, dog.
I've been embarrassed before.
No, I can't. Like the whole drama that, like I can't. I'm way too much of a lady to do that. If anything, even if you started it, I'm gonna walk away.
Yo, I've had
The
it
best
before.
thing you
I
can do is
can't.
with a guy, as a guy, then when a girl beats you, it's just, hey, whoa, stop, or hug.
Whoa!
Whoa! I laugh, dog. I laugh 20 times.
There you must run away. So, how do you know that you and your partner are affecting each other's lives positively, in a positive way?
When your career is going forward.
Yeah, when there's progression
When
in your
there's
life.
progression in terms of it's not heartfelt to pela, but
Yep.
in terms of success also.
Yep.
A lot of people are very touchy when it comes to the money part. Nobody wants to talk about it. As soon as you guys, I'm not saying you have a joint account or whatever.
No.
Some people do, and they're quite good at it. Nah? But I'm just saying, if your partner says she's getting a salary tomorrow, I'm like, don't forget to save, so don't forget to buy yourself things. Your mom needs that, your dad needs that. Now they're putting your family before your needs. Now they what you need, not what you want. They prioritize that. Now if you see that happening, oh my God,
It's child.
she's for kids.
Yes.
The
Call
future
the
dies.
uncle.
The future nest dies.
Write the letter.
Sensational.
You know what I mean? Tumisani.
Inkomo zakapontonyana lapha.
Whoever Pontonyana is, shout out to you.
Old McDonald from the vault.
So, have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Anyone of you? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna clear the question. I think we've all been in that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tula.
I feel you want to say a story.
No, he's cheating.
Okay.
I've been in good relationships.
Sensational.
That's why he took the 1 year gap. Okay.
Okay. Can you recall the most romantic moment with your partner?
I'm a simp. I'm gonna take this one.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
I'm a simp.
Be a simp for it, man. Be a simp for it.
So it was like, okay. Oh, Betty was stressed as fuck that week about family, whatever. And I was like, hey, I'm getting my paycheck and I'm not gonna do anything this month. I already fixed everything. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna surprise her. I tell her sister, yo, pack her clothes nicely and whatnot, and then I'm just gonna call her and then we're gonna buy to a thing. I booked a place in Midrand. My sister hooked me up. A nice room, yeah, in front of the pool. It was nice, bro, for everyone for cheap and whatnot. And then I go buy like 2 hour train tickets and whatever. And I'm like, yo, come through at work. We're gonna go home and whatever. She comes through, packed her bags for the weekend and whatnot. We go to the thingy. I told her I lied. We're not going home. We're going to what was it? Benoni Midrand. Oh, we went to Midrand. That was so cool. Like the getting there part also was so cute because we were just like goofing off all around. The one we were speaking the whole time. You know, on the cow train. It was nice taking videos. So adorable. We got there. First thing we did when we got there, I know this is weird. We jumped on the bed like a lot. It was very fun. It was chilled, and then it doesn't want to and then
So basically, you
skip
took her away just to get like to clear her mind, just to have time off from what's going on with the family.
Also, in a way, it was also for me now. It was for both of us because we were both in. Okay, my family's doing that. My friends, my career, wada. So now we're like, fuck our problems. For 3 days, fuck our problems.
Yeah, you actually.
And then we're like, we go in there, chilling. And then Following morning, went to a restaurant, we chilled, nice vibes. It was cool. It was awesome. And then when you come back to the house, you're like, Actually, I got you all drinking at that time.
Anyways, so
that was cute.
Exposure. So anyway, have you ever changed anything for your partner? Maybe anything that they don't like, or you decided to be better at something.
Quit bad habits.
Yeah. I would quit bad habits.
E.g., for example.
So I have a problem when I smoke habli, right? Normally it affects my chest sometimes. And this person would always tell me that, dude, if you know you have a problem, why do you smoke habli? Because I used to love it a lot. So I would try to minimize my smoking. Sometimes I'd maybe, go for a month or so without, just because, yeah.
And you, sir?
Well, I don't know if I can say it in front of the camera. I quit something for
okay.
I quit something for a good 8 months.
Oh,
and I was
sweet. Sensational.
It wasn't even like a mental put to stop it. I could see that this person wasn't happy about it. I was like, do you like it or not? She was like, no. But if you want to do it, it's cool. Never touched it.
Or building puzzles and stuff. She hated because of that one piece. She couldn't finish the whole puzzle. So, is it necessary to know everything from your partner's previous relationship?
No.
Why?
Not everything. Not everything.
Yeah.
No.
I would rather not know.
So you don't want to know what makes her or him think about certain things because of the way they do.
My guy, if I'm not influencing your mind like that, and when you still think about your ex, then I'm not the right person for you. I need to be all that
sensational.
Yeah. It needs to be an open space where you don't need to now go unpack the stuff that you already sort of put away. You need to be able to be free, because now the minute you bring up stuff that you went through with your ex, it's gonna affect you guys. Even if you're gonna tell yourself that it's not, that you're just opening up and you're being honest and you're trying to tell him lies.
I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about it at all.
Yeah.
When you hey, I'm not okay and it's because of so and so, it's gonna suck or but at least you're being honest and opening about what's on your mind, because you know when someone is tripping, you're what's on your mind, and then you won't be ready for the answer. That's why they don't want to tell you anything.
Especially if it was a traumatic experience, that then you need to tell them, because now they might trigger that thing and then you react and they don't know what's triggering it because you didn't say anything.
This is why I don't want to know about anything, because
no, but then because thing is because some people have been through the most, but then if you don't talk about it again, and then you do something that triggers that emotion, then you don't know, and you're wondering what's going on. Basically, you're thinking, no, they're acting up, ganti. It's because of something that's deep that happened to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh, goes deep,
something's cut. When they tell you
yeah.
And then you don't even know how to say, because you've never been exposed to such things, and then and then you end up being the only person that understands this person. Which is a plus side to it, because now when someone says, "I know we are better," but then
but you understand why they're like this,
and then now they trying to change themselves and better themselves. Which
but
is kind of cool in bad at the same time, because now you
But it takes a lot, especially when someone opens up. When someone opens up to you, it shows they trust you. And they know to say, yeah, you want to protect me.
And they trust you enough that you're not going to use it against them. Because that's the thing. Hey, you open up to someone thinking that confiding this person, and then there we are. Now they're using it against you.
I used to date Bonga.
Yeah,
and he did this.
And then he did this.
I don't have exes. I don't have exes.
You have Wise.
Wise.
Why did I date you? Nah, yeah, true.
So yeah, man. I mean, it's been a really good ride. Do you have any questions that you would like to cover? I know you wanted to cover, do you believe in 50-50?
Yeah, there's no such thing as 50-50 in a way.
What is it?
Because you're looking at it as in, see, I do this, you have to do that.
Thank you.
I do this, you have to do that. There's roles. right? Just how some people can do this in a relationship. Like what I offer is my role, so that's my 100%. What she offers is her role. That's her 100%. Now, once you say 50-50, dude,
Put it here.
Makes
Put it
sense.
here.
Makes sense.
Put it
so
here.
now that whole thing, that's why it splits a lot of things up.
Because the role is basically saying, okay, I play this, you play this.
Yeah.
Because if it's 50-50, it's, if you don't do it, then I'm mad at you because you didn't do it because I did it. Yeah, then it changes
I mean,
the whole
sometimes I
scenario.
look at see she's working, and then she has money. Now she spoils me. I can't spoil her because I don't have money. But I do other things to show her, see, nah, man, I'm here for you.
Yeah. Like if we live together, you can do the washing, you can cook.
I'll ask you for money to pay someone to do the laundry. But I don't mind cleaning the house, laundry. Yo.
Okay, wash the dishes, gay.
Nah, I can do everything else.
Maybe you should work for us. You must pay the maid, not us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, I want both of you so to give me 5 signs.
I thought he was getting us married or something.
No.
Like this is not what I signed up for.
What are the rings?
2 signs of a toxic relationship and 2 signs of a healthy relationship. Go.
Toxic when you have to walk around eggshells.
Okay, makes sense.
So when you're like, you don't say certain things.
Yeah, because you're gonna feel. Yeah.
That one. And then that's the other one. I don't know. I think that's the one.
Positive, healthy, actually.
Healthy.
It can be genuine.
A healthy one. I think we already talked about it when you progress in life.
Oh yeah.
That we already spoke about that one.
And what would you say? Like those toxic things.
Signs of a toxic. But I mentioned this earlier. But signs, yeah. Okay, you just said insecurities, but it falls to also almost to what you just said, because then you just walk on eggshells. I think signs of a toxic relationship would be where, because of the state of your relationship, you can't, or you're no longer able to speak to your friends about it because they've probably heard the story before. And now you keep coming back with the same problems. So now it's like, but friend, we already told you, or how you've been here in the situation before, Gandhi, then you already know it's chai.
Why are red flags so attractive?
It's a makeup sex, I told you.
Red flags are
I told you, it
attractive,
slaps
man.
different, harder than real.
I think, and then the hey, colorblind.
I'm going to red flag with a cray.
Yeah, you're saying? You can continue.
I was gonna say the positive would be, I think also the opposite of what I just said, where you able to speak about your partner always in good light. You don't always most of the time,
Paint them in
toxic
certain
relationships,
picture.
actually in toxic relationships, most of the time, whenever you speak to people about your partner, it's always bad stuff. You never have anything good to say. Even if it's there, it's like a smalling and a thing that doesn't really count, But if you're in a healthy relationship, you almost don't want to talk about this person all the time because you're so happy and they do literally almost everything right and you have nothing to complain about. So it's almost like you want to show off, Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we all in toxic relationships here. Not all. I mean, from here,
first of all,
because
I'm anti Njol.
And you,
so
sir?
don't count me, please.
Sensational.
Good one. Yeah, man. I feel
But eventually, it's not all
one day, no? Don't worry, man.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I had a friend of mine actually ask me that. They're like, so because you've decided not to date now, does this mean this is like forever or like long-term thing, or is it just a now thing? You never know. You never know.
I won't rule anything else.
It depends.
Might just walk out here.
I might just walk out here in a relationship.
Oh,
It depends.
Yo.
When are you? Oh, you're in a relationship, yeah.
Yo.
Hey.
It's another day. So yeah, man.
Come to the future.
Welcome. Sensational. You wanna ask it again? You can ask again.
Ask what?
What did you ask now?
I mean, I know the answer to that because I got a WhatsApp message the other day asking for advice. But anyway.
Hey, my hearing comes and goes. When you say I didn't hear the last question you said, so No, that's what happened. My hearing comes and goes,
Oh.
sometimes. But anyway, yeah, man.
Oh, I stole your phone, by the way.
No, I see
I'm
that.
talking to you.
So yeah, there's
I'm checking for toxic traits. I'm just saying.
there's
What's
stories with
happening
Manny.
here? What's
There's
popping?
stories with Manny. There's stories with Manny.
Yeah, going through the phone is also toxic. Why are you doing that? Don't
Is
do
it?
that.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
do that.
Toxic.
Wait,
Don't do
wait,
that.
wait.
It depends.
To you and to her.
So
Mm.
no, I don't believe going through someone's phone is
Yeah,
toxic.
it is.
It's not.
Honestly,
It's
so
fine.
here's my thing. There's
you
going
care for-
through
if you-
no. There's going through someone's phone and there's using someone's phone. Going through my phone means that you don't trust me and you're looking for problems. Where my phone is open and I let you use it. Wait, let me finish. Wait, let me finish.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Where my phone is open and I leave it like this and I let you use it, that's not toxic. That's fine. But the minute you are now on my phone, going through messages,
show you
looking
something.
for things, I
Wait.
Let me show you something. Let me show
Wait,
you something.
wait.
When you guys are out and they put the phones like this, red flag number 1.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to comment
Oh,
on
but
something.
wait. But that could also be that they just want to give you the attention.
No.
They full
Why are you
attention.
putting the phone on the table in the first place? If you
Wait.
hear phone is on silent, kill it out. We
Here's
hear.
another one. She said,
We hear.
you know what she said?
Mm.
She said, if you're looking for problems, you'll find them.
Yeah.
Why should they be problems?
Mamela.
Why should they be problems?
It's like, I'll go to the Christianity, whatever.
Mm.
Yeah? If you go into the Bible and trying to prove which there's no God, you will find what you need. But if you're trying to go to the Bible and prove which there is a God, you will find what you need. So what you want to find, you will find.
I have
For your
one
mental
line for
health,
it.
just don't.
I have one line for it. What you fear, you create.
Exactly.
Finish.
Done.
Imagine.
Finish.
Bars. I think we're closed.
Finish.
That's it.
Drops mic.
Drops mic and out.
What do they define fear? False evidence appearing real. Boom!
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Or fear.
Oh.
False evidence appearing real.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
False evidence
But-
appearing real.
but-
Yeah.
Not okay, because this one I'll start a whole debate and I'm not
Yeah.
in the mood for a debate. But it's
What are we here for? We're here for drama, man. Total drama
Wait,
island.
so
Yes.
wait.
Please.
Yes, we need
So
we want problems always.
What problems
We don't want
always? They
peace.
don't want peace.
So you're saying you should never go through your partner's phone?
Not
That's what you're
never.
saying.
I don't mind. I don't mind someone going through my phone. I know I didn't do
Manny,
anything.
what we're saying is
Don't
you
go
can
with
use
the
my
intent.
phone.
Oh, with the intent of finding
Yes.
Finding
something.
something.
What I'm saying is you can use my phone. I'll leave it open. I'll leave it sitting like this. I don't care. It's fine. Go whatever. If you need to go, maybe your Instagram is not working. You want to
Exactly.
check something on mine. Use it. I don't
Because
mind.
I'm still the
You
same
have-
person
I
who
give
show
you my
you
full
Gucci.
consent. Go ahead. You
Let's
know?
pick up baby, let's and then
You
we
know?
laugh about it.
Yeah.
I wanna. And then if I show
Yeah,
you those
someone-
texts,
then
then
it's fine.
You
there's
know?
nothing.
Then it becomes toxic when after I showed you that text, imagine
then now you
few
find it
days
again.
later, a few days later because you I don't know, maybe she's acting weird or whatever, then you
Say,
send-
oh, you entertaining that one.
yeah, then you find that she's entertaining that same person that you were laughing about. You see, that's the problem.
Andagazi ukuthi we friend zone. Hey, may I friend zone me?
I
I
also
mean,
friend
I
zone
friend zone.
hard.
Hey,
eh?
like-
No,
It's good.
I friend zone.
Hey,
fast.
don't.
Good.
And I mean, I friend zone you, ne? But I know what when I need something, you'll be there.
Massage.
No, wait, but not for something that not there's something that you're thinking
This
of.
sponsored by Future.
No,
Sensational.
no, but yeah, I friend zone. Mina, I shame.
Akumnandi kanjani?
I friend
No,
zone.
we just
But
Get peace.
but the thing
Easily.
is, sometimes you're not friend zoning because the thing is, abantu people feel that relationships are for being when you're bored or whatever. Like some of us are never bored, and that's why even if a relationship is not something exciting, it's just a relationship.
Sometimes it's not good to put this in a relationship. Sometimes you just feel like for 1 second, but then the rest of the day you're like,
But
It's
no,
just
I
there,
think
it's just vibes.
that's when you just want the person's attention. It's not really that you want to be in a relationship.
This is why you have
When you're
friends.
just it's just
This is
to
why you
have,
have female
it's
besties.
just it's just for someone just to give you that just for that moment, but it's not really
Even
that
doing
you.
that is not fun anymore, dog. You can't be transferring
True.
energies.
Hey, yo,
Hey.
actually, that's tricky, net because I didn't do it intentionally though.
Yeah.
But this person got the wrong impression, and shame Tanabantu thought there was something forming, and there was not. Like at all. And when I actually like broke it down to him, he didn't understand. I was like, hey, I don't know.
You know, after a breakup, you go through that whole phase.
That whole phase.
Hold. Yeah, we are the world.
Phase,
Yeah,
the whole
the whole
phase.
Is it necessary though? Is it necessary though?
It's not. It happens.
not.
Because, Mamela, it's
It's
like
not.
if you know when you have post-nut clarity,
Yeah.
The moment when you like just done it and you're like, what have I done? You know, and then you're just staring into oblivion and like, what did I just do? Now you're asking God with the it. What happened? What happened? Why am I? Don't ever fall into that.
Yeah,
But-
true.
Rather wait and
Do you believe in that hurt people hurt people?
yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's why it's like what I said earlier. It's so important to literally first heal what's broken, fix yourself before you go jump into a relationship, bruv. You can't be coming in with your baggage.
No.
Obviously, when yourself you toxic, you don't fix your problems, you wanna jump into a relationship, and then you also cause that person to come on. In fact, it's very selfish, if anything.
Exactly, because when we're together now, we're gonna have to face new problems.
Exactly.
Now we wanna carry that
You
also
know,
into
Because
this.
you think about it, you met someone new. Obviously, you guys are gonna have changes on the way. Now, on top of those changes, you wanna add what you had from your past relationship onto that.
Onto this one.
It's unfair. It's really selfish. Rather fix your problems, sort yourself out. You know, fix whatever baggage you have,
Go to
or
therapy.
go
Some
to
people
therapy
do
if
that.
you must, or go
Like people
pray
don't go to
about it,
therapy.
whatever. But
Yeah.
fix
I'm
yourself.
never dating a girl that goes to therapy.
We go to barber shops.
Barber shops, yeah. That's
Barber shops.
Hey, dog, yo. Barber shops.
So now we
shops.
change our hairstyle. It's good. Change of hairstyle. We're done
Changes the
with you.
condition.
I just go for a trim. Ooh, whole new
No,
Man
but
up.
if she cuts her hair, she done with you, bro.
Even though you're in a
Wow.
relationship and she cuts her hair.
Thing is that.
Okay, no, that's different. That's different.
But what if you cut your hair because of circumstances? Now people think Uguti Manje.
It's
Hey, yeah, hey. Also, not all of us-
Remember when I took off my dreadlocks?
You had dreads.
I had dreadlocks. I was sick.
You had dreads.
They were
I
fire.
can't imagine
They were
it.
fire, dude.
I
Yeah, I had it
cannot.
What do you think
Like
they call
the
me, future
forehead.
man? Like forehead.
No. I said
no,
no. I said I can't imagine it.
No, I had proper locks. So what happened was my hairstylist left the country. So she used to treat my hair every month. And then now she's gone. I feel it's good 6 months. 6 months I'm out here looking like J. Cole, broke as fuck. I'm gonna drop a fire EP or album or something like that. I fade it, and then I go to this other guy. My mom says I'm related. This other guy does dreadlocks. I go to this guy. I come back with 4 dreadlocks in my hand, and then I go to this guy. Anything 5 dreadlocks in my hand. I'm like, dog. I go to thinking my hairstylist comes back, so I go to my wedding. I make it a conscious decision. Do I fix the locks, or do I get a haircut from Legends? I was like, Legends, got a fresh cut, looking like Soldier Boy. Yeah, it was fine. But now everyone on social media will say, I wonder who broke your heart. Hey, you took off your dreadlocks. Hey. Actually shut down. This other girl said some other things. She even deleted her comments. It was a whole movie. If you go to my pictures and things, you can still see the comments there. Don't put them up now.
I was about to. What's your IG? Like, what's your IG? Let's see.
It was on Facebook.
I see.
Yeah, people actually think when you cut your hair that you're going through something. Because I remember when I cut my hair, oh, who hurt you? The haircut machine did. This trim. It's just
But I
normal.
look fire though.
You do, man. You look fire.
But also, sometimes change is good, bro.
Change is
just
good.
to make you feel like a new person. You just want
There's
that,
nothing
you know.
better than buying new sneakers or getting a new outfit or heck, like the whole Jesus.
What did you say?
Or getting a new girlfriend.
Tense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
no.
So, yeah, you know what? I think we're going to end the show.
Wait, can I just ask? Have you ever got into a relationship just to spite your ex, to make them look off, just to make it seem
If
like
you
you're
like
happy?
them, why would
You
you
wouldn't
do
want
that?
to do that, yeah.
If you loved someone genuinely,
Yeah.
why would you want to make them feel angry? There's this thing why people do, ne? When you guys break up, they enjoy seeing you suffer. Like,
like some sort of entitlement.
Yeah, he's nothing without me. Dog, that's
I've been nothing
That's
before I was
cool.
with
like
I've been nothing before I was with you.
Tense.
so like dude, it's messed up. Why would you want to see me
See
mad?
someone.
Exactly. So I get that we were apart. Sharp. You hate me. I hate you. Sharp. But
Yeah.
I don't want to bring it down.
Do you really hate the person though?
No.
You
But
don't. I don't think.
Because
you
my
do.
man, people.
I don't think you do. People tell themselves that, but
They always say, Uti, it's easier to hate someone than to miss them. So it's easy to pick violence over facing your feelings.
yeah,
or whatever.
If
that's
you-
true.
Dog,
That's true.
just be honest with yourself, dog. Even if people say you're simple, whatever, just doesn't
If you
matter.
look at it like this, if you actually hoping that the person that you were with suffer. That means you never loved them at
And you
first.
never did.
You never
'Cause
did,
You
yeah.
didn't want
Never
someone
did.
that you actually
Yeah.
love to suffer. Like, who does it? Like, imagine you must suffer.
Okay, wait. Does this also apply if they did something like really bad to you?
Like what? Cheating? Because I'm that's the only
Or like
thing
if they were abusive or if they stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't condone that though.
You
Yeah, but
see-
we still can't condone the suffering.
But
part as
you
well.
can't condone cheating either, though,
Mm.
because it still
what
hurts
about
you.
what about? I know. Have you seen Friends?
Yeah.
Ross, what he did with Rachel.
That one, hey.
But they were on a break. Rachel played Ross for a long time. We all know.
Yeah,
We all know.
because
Ross was-
shame, he's been.
So I went through a similar situation.
Sure, shame.
I was a Ross.
Sensational.
No, I mean like the break part.
Oh,
The break part.
oh.
When someone was like, "Aye, it's over." It wasn't even a break. It was like, "It's over. It's shy." Dog. You know, die now. Plus the streets has been calling me, dog.
Answer.
Come back home.
And then now it wasn't a matter of Gucci, I closed it, Gucci, this happened. The news made it like
Made its
the
own way
universe
around.
just
Yeah.
figured out.
Right. Okay.
That's a collab.
Anyway.
But I'm just saying, dog,
Mm.
don't ever spite someone because you broke up, especially if you love them. If I'm telling you, it's shy, dog.
So-
Spite away, dog. Just spite away. Trust
Do you
me.
have any more questions before we close up? That we can close up.
Is there Mrs. Manny
Mrs. Manny,
coming soon?
Yeah, very nice.
sensational.
Jesus, who hurt you?
Also, wait. I did you note? Okay, earlier you asked him what's the most romantic thing that he's ever done or that's ever happened. And he didn't even bother to ask me, sir.
No, you said
I
you don't want
did
to.
ask
You said you don't want to
Sir.
answer.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
No, but I don't have
before we
anything. I just
close-
thought I'd just highlight it.
Oh,
I'll say. I feel like you do.
No,
no,
I
if you
don't.
do, you can say it.
I genuinely
I feel
don't.
like you dropped down a parachute with flowers.
Shame, hey? And not even. If anything, I was always the one who's always overcompensating.
For real.
Like, I was the one who'd buy gifts. I've literally never had someone
think-
buy me a gift, and yet I would buy things for people. But anyway.
When it comes to that, but
But
guys, let's be real. It's all about character. When it comes to like when you want to do things, it's all about who you are. You know, some people, it's just that it's their character. They don't know how to do certain things, and it's fine.
Nah, Imenu, no.
Okay, it's
No,
fine.
no.
Hello.
No, that's not.
Streets
Nah,
are calling.
That's not
I think
gonna
they're calling
fly.
you on all phones.
It's
On all
not gonna
phones.
fly because you can't want to tell me that because your character, bruv, you don't buy someone a birthday present because of your character.
Learn to change.
Facts.
Hi, bo.
Dude, it goes back to that. Do we have to talk everyday thing? Depends, dog. If you're feeling the person, if you're feeling the
It
person like
depends.
dog, you will do the things that they need in their life
Things that needs to be done.
to
Do
make
the
the
things that
quality-
needs to be
Sweet
done.
people, that was a lovely session on Stories with Manny, and we're gonna wrap it up right now. Do you want to say anything before we close? Before we
Oh,
close.
come to my party, June 16.
Now
Wear a
it's-
uniform. Yeah, Uncle Nick is hosting with the Lifestyle Kings. South Sensation, sensational.
Lady.
I have nothing to say. This was actually great.
Mhm.
I just wanted to sing. Like, just one.
Put me on the
I
spot.
just wanted
Hey.
to sing.
Come, we'll all start a song. Start it. We'll join you. Start one.
We are the world.
No.
We are the children.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Yeah. Wait, do you know Kalau? What's the song?
I don't even know the
no,
artist that you just
Kwaye.
mentioned.
That song I made you listen to. Pure.
Yeah.
Kwaye dude with the man bun.
Yeah, the guy that looks dead.
Okay,
That's not
do
the
you know,
point.
do you know the line DVSN?
Oh, Lost in
No.
My Boots.
Guys.
Do you know Lost in My Boots?
No.
Do, do,
Which one do you
do,
know?
do, 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 do.
No, I do not know
Okay,
the
it's fine.
song.
It's fine.
Which
We'll
one
have
do you
Sorry,
know?
guys. I'll sing for them off camera, but because they mentioning stuff that I don't know.
Okay.
So I was gonna
Thank
sing
you.
Sandstorm, but you
Thank
changed
you,
it.
guys.
Sing Sandstorm.
Do you can sing it if you want to.
Okay, cool. Gonna hold it starts.
She ain't got no filter.
Okay, you went way fast. So we're like a sandstorm. When we get to blows, can we please take it easy? Let's just act like adults. I'm gonna keep it there.
Okay. Thank you very much for putting through, guys. Thank you, Piwa. Thank you, Bonga. Thank you, Yes. Thank you to each and everybody that's been listening to